Red, orange, yellow,
orange, yellow,
blue.
green, indigo, violet, or purple.
What colour's indigo?
Nicholas is 12 and he's always had problems making friends, communicating with other kids, just trying to even just play. And it's always been a problem since he was 3 or 4 years old. He was miserable, he was sad, he hated school.
Same.
We had a few behavioural issues, had trouble bonding with other kids. He more or less alienated himself. It's hard, you're revolving your whole life around phone calls from the school to say this has happened, that's happened. I honestly thought it was just us, it was something we'd done, but no, it can be any child from any background.
I was just at school, I just wasn't interested in school. Like, I don't know how I got selected, but like, I was just one of those kids.
I was having behaviour, learning problems and social problems. I set myself aside from everybody else. I didn't want to participate in group activities, and Panthers on the Prowl helped me to turn all that around and helped me to get more involved.
Panthers on the Prowl Foundation is one of the most important community initiatives I've seen in rugby league, particularly for this area. Over 25,000 kids have been through this program over the last 10 years. Little is known of it outside Panthers. I knew of the Prowl from the outside looking in, but wasn't aware of just the outstanding work that it does until I arrived back at Panthers 12 months ago.
Panthers on the Prowl is unique and it's significant to the Panthers group operations. I know that the Panthers board and the board of the Panthers on the Prowl get great satisfaction from the many kids that the Prowl's been able to help over the decade or so that it's been in operation.
It gives them kids who think that they can't really learn in a classroom another opportunity to learn outside of their own environment. It also gives kids someone of kindred spirits, someone like them they can relate to.
Panthers on the Prowl Community Development Foundation was launched nearly 10 years ago now here in Penrith. The Prowl programs are quite various. Our cornerstone program undoubtedly is the primary and secondary classroom program, where various students in the district are nominated for our program in consultation with school principals.
Classes that the teachers teach is social building skills, learning skills, physical activities. Each one of these helps you to join in, so you don't feel left out, you don't feel set aside. It helps you grow and build on yourself as a person.
Panthers on the Prowl is such a great organisation that I'd love most of Australia to know exactly what it is.
Now he has a small group of friends, which is fantastic, and he's a lot happier. He loves to go to school. For the first time since kindergarten, and him being in Year 6 now, he's been invited to a birthday party and he was so excited, and it gave him such a confidence boost.
One of the benefits of Panthers on the Prowl is we have access to all the current NRL players here. We're virtually in the same stadium as them, so our paths do cross a fair bit. The great thing is these players, who are often role models for these young children, they'll very firmly give them the message that school is cool. That's our X factor, those players that can come in and just reinforce some of the messages.
We had kids bringing in, a lot of junk food and that for recess, and we had a little bit of a conversation about healthy eating and those sorts of things, and it gets a small reaction from the kids. But we had one of the players walk in one day at recess time, David Simmons, and I got him to talk about healthy eating, and the next day all of the kids have turned up with apples and carrots and oranges and mandarins.
We have a very specialised staff at the moment. Lawrence McDonald, for example, who runs our primary classroom program, a very, very passionate teacher, understands kids and gets magnificent results.
So what we're going to do today is, in order to know when you need to stand your ground and when it's better to go with a flow.
Venetia Lovett is our teacher's aide, who's been with the program since its inception 10 years ago. She's seen literally thousands of kids come through the program, and she's a very much loved part of the staff here. Graham runs our adult computer literacy course, and which many people in the district are very, very appreciative of. Darren's responsible for our active healthy lifestyle program that he runs on site at schools within the district, where he teaches the children the great importance of exercise and good nutrition, etc. And he too gets some great results and statistical information that shows that the general healthiness and fitness of these school children is improving all the time.
Ready to go? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, straight bar, Great push up there, yeah, little one, sitting a little bit deeper. I love visiting the schools. The kids are always on their toes when they see me arrive. They know the program's about to start, so it's one of the most satisfying things that a teacher can do, is to know that they're teaching something that the students are going to enjoy and get a lot out of. There are a number of areas that we attack. One, of course, is being active. The second one is education around healthy eating.
When a child comes into school and they're full of sugar and things like that in the morning, you've lost them for the day. They can't sit still, they can't concentrate and what have you. They tend to fad eat and take a lot of notice of what they hear on television, and to actually have somebody like Darren coming out, who they would consider to be very healthy, a great role model because he's from Panthers, and anything to do with Panthers gets a lot of attention from the kids. They tend to listen to him a lot more than if it's just coming from us. They expect us to tell them all that's right, but they take it a lot better from somebody who they consider is in a field.
The staff and the management of Panthers on the Prowl do an outstanding job. It's an unheralded job, it's an unpublicised job, but you only got to look at the testimonials of people and young people that have been through this program years later, what they've done in their lives, and they value a lot of their success to their time in the Prowl that got them back into mainstream education.
We find that the children that complete our program invariably leave with a far better outlook on life. They're often more resilient, they're more hopeful for the future and their own success, and they've learnt some really great people skills and how to get along with people.
The Panthers on the Prowl, they just motivated me just to set goals and just achieve whatever I wanted to achieve. They sort of woke me up, just saying, oh, you got to get through school first to achieve something in life. I got 3 state titles, 2 interstate titles, and a junior Australian title in kickboxing. If they could do a whole school of Panthers on the Prowl, that would be good.
I don't think there'd be too many people around the place that don't like the idea of putting a smile on a child's face, and actually watching a child go from an insecure situation and very scared situation to where they gain self-confidence out of going through one of the programs. There's a lot of satisfaction in it.
Our goal is to raise awareness, firstly in our own community, and then on a broader scale as to exactly what we do here, what sort of results we get. We've got statistics that we can show people and prove that what we're doing here is having an incredible effect on the community. To achieve this vision and plan that we have for the future, it obviously requires funding, and I prefer not to call it sponsorship, but really what we're looking for is partners or friends of the Prowl, if you like.
With the Prowl, I'd encourage all businesses in the local area and also outside the area to get involved, because for us it's about the community, and it's also about seeing the kids change. And when you do see the kids come out of the program and when they get certificates, you can just tell with the smiles on their faces that the Prowl has made a difference. And through the Prowl, with the structure they've got in place, it's a good structure based around the educational side of it and also the healthy lifestyles. It's just good to see that the kids are learning from their experience at the Prowl.
It's essential that we have local businesses behind us and supporting the program, because they're the ones that that enable me to go out to the schools to provide the programs for the children. As we said, it's always really well received. The kids love it when they know that Panthers on the Prowl are coming, and any businesses that get behind us, I'm sure, are showcased in a great light as well.
When we increase the funding, we hope that we'll be able to double or even triple the amount of support that we're doing now. Whereas now we're bringing 14 or 15 young kids at a time. We're thinking shortly we'd like to bring in 30 or 40 or even more. And that's our aim, to keep increasing the size of the classrooms as we go forward.
If anyone wants to find out more about the Prowl, they need to just come in. They can call into the office here at Centrebet Stadium, give us a call if you like, or go to our website, which is full of information. And we'd be happy to sit down and have a coffee with just about anyone that has a real interest in improving kids' lives.